Hi, I wanted to talk about a few more orange blossom scents on the last day of my 60% off orange blossom and Neroli sale. So if you want to take advantage of that, it's running in both the Etsy shop and on the website, and that's 60% off. And it includes Enfleurage and both the two types of extractions of the flower, both orange blossom and neroli. And the perfumes I'm going to talk about today are exemplify those differences, even though it's from the same plant part, the same plant and the same part of the plant. So the flowers of the orange tree. So orange blossom Soliflore, Neroli Soliflore, and Neroli Dry. Those are the three perfumes I'm going to discuss. So starting with the orange blossom Soliflore, and all three come in both liquid and solid versions, and the liquid versions of all of them are vegan, and the solid versions they're not vegan because they have raw beeswax in them. And so this orange blossom Soliflore it's probably the richest and most like precious and suave smelling of my orange blossom products. It has this really like sacred floral quality, and if you like that piquant, like almost bordering on like a golden champaca smell, then you're going to like the orange blossom Soliflore. And this one I'm running kind of low on it, so if you wanted to get that, now would be the time. It's when I restock it, it will have a different orange blossom absolute, so I can't say it's going to smell exactly the same, even though it will be of the same concentration and have the same type of extract. It won't be from that season of orange blossom. It might not even be from that tree or plant or location. So my description of it is a concentrated orange blossom natural perfume with in-house enfleurage and absolutes. It's a gorgeous pot of sunshine, the color of red yolk and the texture of marmalade glacé, golden sugar paste, or crystallized orange blossom honey. The aroma is intensely indolic, sweet and musky, with the live fruit essence of orange rind and watery flesh. Honeyed, animalic, and exotic, the scent is rich in indoles with glossy tea notes. It is warm, delicate, and sensuous, with green apparitions of neroli flickering over the heavier indoles. The Soliflore is headier than the Enfleurage, and I talked about the Enfleurage yesterday. It's more piquant, exotic, intoxicating, thanks to the inclusion of organic orange blossom absolutes that I made from the flowers in my perfume gardens. And some of the orange blossom absolutes that I use are not only bitter orange, but navel orange, blood orange, and calamondin, which has kind of a lime-like quality. So you're getting a mixture of orange blossom absolutes rather than just one type of orange blossom. And so it's just this really complex, deep orange blossom scent. You have a little bit of orange juice in it, not technically orange juice, but the note of it, more so than in neroli. And so there's a rich fruitiness, almost fermented, almost, yeah, bordering on like a fermentation. And there's kind of this soil quality coming through too. It feels like a scintillating, like volcanic soil. Definitely reminds me of Duluth or Temecula, the quality of the soil there. A little bit granitic. And so the Neroli Soliflore, I'm going to go to next, just to contrast. Of course, it also comes from my in-house Neroli extracts. And this one is more ethereal smelling, I would say, than the orange blossom Soliflore. The orange blossom Soliflore feels more embodied, and this one feels more diaphanous and sheer. I think I used that, yeah. So this is a single note Neroli perfume with in-house Neroli extracts, sheer, high, and dazzling. These are the words Neroli brings to mind. If orange blossom is the rolling amber hills of Tuscany's orchards, Neroli is the rugged glitter of the Amalfi Coast. My Neroli Soliflore encompasses all of the extract's lightness without sacrificing any power. If you've been craving an intense union with this floral jewel, this is it. The Soliflore also makes a stunning complement to my Orange Blossom Soliflore. Layering the two with Neroli on top would adorn the wearer with a singular full-spectrum orange blossom scent. The Neroli Soliflore will pair well with other floral Soliflores, including rose, jasmine, and pink lotus. I would also put champaca in there for sure. Stacking, which would be Ariadne had a clue, that's my champaca Soliflore. Stacking it on top of amber, musk, and green compositions will add a sparkling top note and lift the entire aromatic parcel to etheric heights. So this one is also really intense, but it doesn't have that fruitiness that the Orange Blossom Soliflore does. It feels more transparent, almost ghostly. Like if it was a fabric, this would be more of like a silk. Or a gauze, whereas the Orange Blossom would be more of like a satin or even like a velvet. So that's the Neroli Soliflore. This one is one of my go-tos in the summer, just because of the lightness, not in terms of the like the potency of it, but just where it hits kind of on the spectrum of top to bottom notes. Okay, and then Neroli Dry is almost a Soliflore, but it has this dryness added to it. And so if you wanted to amp up the Neroli in Neroli Dry, you could obviously layer it with the Neroli Soliflore. You could also make it a deeper scent by adding either or both of the Orange Blossom Enfleurage or the Soliflore. So I'm just pausing because it says I have a poor connection. Okay, I think I'm back. So Neroli Dry. And this one I wanted to incorporate some like sandiness, almost like a limestone quality, maybe like a little bit of a chalkiness to it. The description is a dazzlingly scintillating expression of Neroli, made slightly dry with the addition of my in-house Calaman and Enfleurage, tincture, and absolute. An organic dry white musk base makes this perfect for day or evening wear. The animalic aspect is understated and abstracted like the refraction of light into crystalline rainbows. I almost said Rambos. Rainbows. Neroli Dry is the glittering tonic of white foam lace on the Tyrrhenian Sea, running up to cliffs where Byzantine and Moorish architecture, the color of and scented by sand, has melded into the landscape over the passage of centuries. And it kind of has this like sandy ocean wave that like weaves in between the flowers. And so I would say it's a very dynamic scent. It doesn't come across like as this kind of block of scent. Like you can, as you're smelling it, you can feel the movement in it. And interestingly enough, if you like aquatic scents, this one might be one that you would try. It's not like the ocean in it is not a seaweed scent. It's doesn't have any seaweed in it. So it doesn't have any of that like green, like rank kelpiness that some ocean scents do. It's very like light briny scent and almost like aquatic without being that kind of like, without being that like artificially chlorinated aquatic smell. So those are the three Neroli and Orange Blossom perfumes, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you're enjoying the sale.